Don Moen. Really? Divine Exchange is the name of the song, and this is Worship Wednesday right here on Route 104.
Yes, and we're about to do a 5 to 5 today, and just want to big up everybody who's watching us live. We are live on our Facebook page, that is at Hope FM Live. And by the way, if you've not liked the page yet, bonyeza hapo kwa like.
This is 5 to 5 on Route 104.
Oh yes, and have you ever wondered what God thinks about you? You know, maybe you feel you are alone, you are lonely, ama umefanya jambo fulani and you're like, Mungu anafikiria nini kunihusu. And so today we're talking about Bible verses that gives us an insight of God's thoughts toward us. Oh yes.
5 to 5 on Route 104.
Yes, and I see Samuel Nyakwar, Mamake Imani, and Grace Mumbi. You guys are watching us live. And Mato,
yes.
Verses that gives us insights of God's thoughts towards us.
Your title already, I am worshiping.
The apostolic.
Very apostolic.
Number one.
You
know, there's this Matthew 10, 29 to 31. Matthew chapter 10, 29 to 31.
Yes.
The word of God says, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care. And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows." You know, as in God thinks of us as very valuable people.
Yes.
Valuable.
Very valuable.
Kabisha.
5 to 5 on Route 104. Ninasikia ni kama niko karibu na yeye sasa hivi. 5 verses that give us an insight of God's thought toward us. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Number 2. He wants us to spend eternity. He wants to spend eternity with us.
Oh yes.
In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also.
Yes.
That is John chapter 14 verse 2 to 3.
Anatengeneza mansion already.
That's it, yako lonely, nijua natupenda.
Oh yes. Hey.
5 to 5 on Route 104.
Oh yes.
Kama ibada imeingia.
Tutemeke. We're talking about verses that gives us an insight of God's thoughts toward us. And number 3, God's thoughts towards us are prosperous and peaceful. You know, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, to prosper you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. So nashangaa Mungu ananitakia aje?
Anakutakia mema. 5 to 5 on Route 104. As we go through this 5 to 5, nasikia ni kama sitaki kufungua macho. I want to gaze upon his glory.
Kuna kijoto kimekuja.
Kuna kijoto.
Jasho chembamba.
Presence.
Number 4.
Eternal thoughts even towards our children. Hallelujah.
Amen.
The counsel of the Lord standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart to all generations. That is Psalm chapter 33 verse 11.
He's not just thinking about you. He's thinking about your generation.
When God looks at a seed, he sees a forest. He sees a harvest. 5 to 5 on Route 104. And when God looks at Karis, he sees a generation.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Oh yes.
Now nasikia apostolic.
Number 5.
Yes.
Verses that gives us an insight of God's thoughts towards us.
Yes.
And number 5, he think of us as overcomers.
Victorious.
In the book of 1 John, chapter 5, 4 to 5 says, for everyone who has been born of God overcomes the world. You've been born of God. Overcome the world. And this is the victory that has overcome the world. Our faith. Who is it that overcomes the world except the one who believes that Jesus is the Son of God? You believe that. You are an overcomer.
His ya receive. This one is for being.
Yes.
This is who you are. Hallelujah. 5 to 5 on Route 104.
I feel like tuko kwa crusade, but we have to take a break for the news. Yes.
Let's take the break.
Yeah, share with us some of these verses that when you read, you see God's thoughts toward you.
You feel closer.
Hallelujah.
FM. It's now 5 p.m.
Listen and live.
A revival is breaking out.